You ready? I'm hot.
I'm hot.
You're cold.
You're cold.
You go around like you know.
Harmony.
Who I am, but you don't.
Yeah.
You got me on my
Toes.
I'm slipping into the lava,
Yes.
and I'm trying to keep from going under.
Underwear.
Okay, welcome to episode 8 of our Stay at Home Kids podcast. And that was our intro song because somebody said our intro song before was kind of lame, so we thought we had to change it up.
Who said that?
Yeah, they said our intro song was lame. So I said,
Oh, that's
I'll show
sad,
you
Paul.
lame.
Paul worked hard on that.
Yeah, Paul worked hard. That was like 5 minutes.
It wasn't at all.
But we'll tell Paul to make us another one. Anyways, we introed with the Jonas Brothers.
Because who can hate on the Jonas
I
Brothers?
know, right? What's the other one that we were going to sing?
Love Bug. Called you for the first time yesterday. Do, 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 do. I don't know.
Just skip to the
That's
best part.
And I'm speechless, over the edge and just breathless. I never thought that I'd catch this.
Love bug again. Did I do it right? Did I do it?
That was really good.
That was right?
Oh,
The
yeah.
first note wasn't, but the rest was.
I felt like that was totally wrong. Anyways, working on it. You guys can see my progression of harmonies from episode 2 to
When
now.
we sang happy birthday, and you were singing the harmony.
Alright, we want to talk about a disgraced subject. All Indians hate to talk about this because we get stereotyped a lot about this. Everybody, lift your arms up high in the sky. Do it. Say that closer to the mic. And smell your armpits.
This is so sad.
What is our podcast
Why
about?
did we do it?
What?
Listen to it.
Who smells like onions? Who smells like turmeric? Who
I
smells?
didn't put deodorant on, but I don't. Look at me. It's Hannah's hand.
Excuse me.
Smell like fish.
Hannah had to fry some fish today, so her hands smell like fish.
I've been smelling like fish all day.
And you blamed it on grandma.
I know. You blamed Grandma.
How dare you.
She just ate the fish.
She's innocent.
Grandma's like our scapegoat because whenever we like smell or fart or something, we always look at grandma and be like, Grandma. This is for all you American listeners listening, all maybe 2 of you. We apologize on the behalf of the Indian culture that...
No, we don't.
No, we don't. We eat flavorful food.
We
No,
own
I don't
it.
apologize for the food we eat. I was going to apologize for the BO that you smell.
We can't make fun of our own people.
It's not making fun of, it's just calling out a truth. There was once a time where we would go to church and
Once
we...
Upon a time.
Everybody, you're going to think about this person when I say this. This person would walk up to you and you would immediately be like, oh snap, she has BO. And
Whoa, yeah.
it was a she.
Yeah,
And
the gender.
Well, there was a he too.
there was probably a
There
couple
was lots
he's.
of he's and lots of she's.
But, and did you guys ever mention this to them that they had BO?
No.
Her name was Elizabeth Ninan.
Really about to drop it on the phone.
That is true.
Her-
Every single one of Elizabeth's pillars smells so bad.
It's
say,
like
like, an
ingrained
There's-
into the
yeah,
material, and you
It's
can't
like,
wash
it
it out.
won't escape.
That's how you're
Yes.
talking about.
No, I
Oh,
wasn't.
okay.
We can't, she's not even here to
She
defend
wears
herself.
extra strength deodorant.
Extra strength?
Men do.
So those
Clinical strength.
those commercials are made for her. Dang, she's not even here to defend herself.
It's okay.
I'll defend her for her. This is my impression of Liz. I did not. That was it. So Liz, I defended you.
We just lost one of our only.
We still got John. Hey, so I remember when I went to USF. Go Bulls.
Go Bulls.
Rocky.
I'm a hawk.
Anyways, loser.
An HBC hawk.
USF has a large population of international students, and so I would ride the Bull Runner, and I guess.
Is it like the rickshaws in India?
Yes, I guess people from India still believe that the buses run like they're in India, so they'd run after the buses and try to jump on, but the bus driver would close the door. This is not like an open bus where you could just jump on. I've seen this happen twice, where somebody would be running to the bus and they would hit the door because they thought they could just jump on. And I was like, man, bro, this is so funny. Anyways, I would get on the bus, and there would be a large population of Indians on the bus. And I just remember walking down the little hall, and everybody just had such strong BO. And I would put my hands in my face in such shame for my culture because we would get stereotyped on our smell, and I couldn't do anything about it because I smelled good.
Describe the smells that you were smelling.
I would say
Dramatic.
I would say it's
Go
a
back
it's
into
a
that
touch
place.
of it's a touch of onion, it's a touch of turmeric, it's a touch of
Does turmeric
garlic. I don't know if you mix
What
it all
type of
together.
onion?
What type of onion?
Vidalia?
It definitely was that red onion because we like that red onion.
That purple onion.
Yeah.
That strong onion.
But like you guys have
Was it
known
like a
people.
grilled onion?
Oh yeah.
Or a
probably.
raw onion?
Yeah, because we only saute our onions.
Yeah, that's a different kind of smell.
Yeah, it's a different smell, like just like a
It's not very
regular
good.
onion. I think it's like a raw onion, like that strong, like pungent raw onion smell.
And you know how you can tell it's like a real problem is the banyan.
When
You
it's
look
yellow.
when it's yellow.
What does that mean?
Because you can have sweaty armpits and it's not
What is
yellow.
that technical term? The bunion.
The no,
Banyan.
like
It's
your
the
undershirt.
mild
Your
term for-
Oh, I
Undershirt.
thought
Yeah.
I thought
Oh.
it was like a medical
your
term.
no. Not your bunion, like on your
oozing,
toe.
like something that's oozing.
That's called pus.
But when you would check the shirt, anybody who sweats a lot, like you can have like sweaty armpits and it doesn't necessarily have to be discolored. It can be like just wet. Cuz I sweat, but my shirts don't turn yellow. Like
But
my
what
arm
does that mean? What is the yellow?
It means you're seeping freaking turmeric and
No, or
coumadin.
is it like
Coumadin.
clogged? Coumadin.
Leave that in.
Turmeric and cardamom and chili powder.
Cardamom.
Cardamom and chili powder. I got all these
Is
medical
it,
terms.
or is it
man.
like a clogged? Is it like an infection or something?
Then there's a lot of Indians with
John-
infections.
John.
No, but that just seems, I don't know. But have you ever like forgot to put on deodorant and then it like the smells come and you're like you just feel ashamed?
Yeah, that's what
You're
I'm
just like
confused about. Sometimes it's like I didn't eat Indian food, so where is this coming out of? Is that just
butt.
your
it's
natural?
just natural.
Yeah.
We just naturally smell.
But where does the
No,
onion
it-
smell come
It
from?
comes out of your
then?
pores for sure.
I know, but we don't eat Indian food often.
Yeah, but when
but
we
we still
do,
So you're eating
Smell.
spices, right?
I guess
Not
so.
eating, like,
I guess
bland
mom still
food.
puts the same onions and stuff in whatever dishes she uses.
It's mainly like you eat garlic.
We eat a lot of garlic
Yeah.
and everything.
garlic, ginger,
I can't
cardamom.
imagine people
Cardamom?
not cooking with.
Why are you eating cardamom?
When are
Cardamom?
you eating
Isn't that
cardamom?
part of our...
That's in China.
It is. No, it
It's
is.
not-
But I don't think you
It's not in a
smell
lot of
cardamom.
food.
Mom uses cardamom.
It smells good though.
Why do you-
Turmeric,
Cardamom.
chili.
Maybe you're thinking cumin.
I think you're thinking
Cumin.
cumin. Cumin is an Indian staple. Cardamom
Sorry.
is just in tea.
I'm thinking coumadin, which is a blood.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
medication.
it's medication for, and then
Cumin.
I'm also thinking Indian spices. By the way, for all you American people, when you come up to us and be like, "I love Indian curry. It's the best," that doesn't mean anything. You are generalizing that curry is one flavor, right?
Yeah, I think their idea of curry is Indian restaurant like curry.
No, but like they come up to you and be like, "Oh my God, you guys use curry, right, in your food?" And I'm like, "Yes, we use we use spices. Yes, yeah, there's you use like like it's curry, right? You go to the store and buy curry, and I'm like, what?
But it's a lot more like.
It's a lot more than curry.
It's not.
It's a
like
lot more than
vague
the word
for
curry.
something that's-
It's like 10 different spices. 10 different spices equals curry.
Yeah.
So when an American person comes up to us and they're like, "Oh, I love curry. You guys use curry in everything." They say it as a singular thing.
It's. I think it's less about them saying that and more about
Associating
yeah.
us with
yeah,
curry.
like they're like, "Oh, she's brown. I have 3 topics that I can bring up. Curry,
The gas station.
or like I have a friend that's Indian, or my friend's mom, or something like.
Or what religion are you?
Yeah.
Are you? Do you?
eat
Do you?
meat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The famous
That's
cow
Indian.
one. Do you eat cow or beef? And I'm like, bro, I'm not that kind of Indian. Have you guys ever used this line? Somebody told me this. I thought this was racist at first, but then I laughed afterwards.
I don't know.
He's like, hey, what kind of Indian are you? Are you the dot Indian or the feather Indian? And I was like, at first
Both
I
of
was,
those things are incorrect.
and at first I was like, how dare you? But I'm not making fun of it. It wasn't me that said this. Okay,
No,
maybe I
nobody
shouldn't
did.
have laughed.
You're the one
But
that's laughing.
I shouldn't have laughed, but in the moment it was a little like chuckle.
You know, I thought I was Native American for the longest time.
Wait.
Wait, this is a whole episode.
On like
What?
the FCAT and stuff, when they would put nationalities, it would be like white, Hispanic, Asian, Pacific Islander, or
It's
Native
Pacific
American.
Islander
Or
slash
it
Native
would say
American, isn't it?
American Indian. And so I was like, okay, I'm an American Indian.
Right.
And so for at least 3 years of my life, I was checking off American Indian on
And you
stuff.
didn't even-
all these
And then
scholarships.
And then my mom and dad were like, bro, you're Indian American. And I was like,
Not
"Oh."
American Indian.
I just thought, American Indian was,
Yeah, I can see how
Indians.
Yeah, that makes sense. I thought you were saying that you thought you were Native American.
no,
Like,
no,
not
no.
from India. And I was
No.
like,
No.
At least you didn't put Pacific Islander.
So how would you guys approach somebody who has BO? What would you say to them?
Gag. Do a little.
like, I remember, like, hugging, like, girls that were younger than me. Like, younger girls that haven't, like, had the talk about body odor or any of that stuff. And, like, they'd be smelling. But they don't know about anything yet. And I'm like, I'm not going to have the talk with you. So, like,
What if they look up to you like a role model and you let them live all through? Okay, we had an episode about middle school and how awkward it is, and you let them live through middle school smelling.
It's like the same thing with our hair, our body hair. Like, we're
I
not going to
think-
tell some
I don't
young
think
girl to
I-
shave her
I
legs.
feel like you have to go through middle school without any help in order to come out of it like a
Stronger.
normal, strong person. Like the boys used to make fun of me because I had a mustache and they didn't. Like, is there any
Both
logic?
parties are embarrassed.
Is there any logic in anything in middle school? No.
Makes you resilient.
It makes you a strong human being.
Because I remember there used to be, we'll go back to my example at church. There used to be people that would smell really bad, and nobody would tell them, but we would all gossip in our gossip corners about how bad they would smell.
You did?
Do you
I
have
didn't.
a gossip corner?
Yeah.
Why
you
is
guys-
that what you're gossiping about?
No. It wasn't like we gossip, but we'd just be like, dang, somebody needs to tell her that she smells. Or tell him that she
Have
smells.
you ever
How do
told someone?
approach that?
I've never told a girl that they smell. Although I just stopped talking to them.
Ghosted. That's a whole
all
other
the girls that he
ghosting.
goes to like,
Is it because
Everybody's right now just like smelling their armpits. So like, I think for a guy, I may have told like one guy that he smells. Have you guys ever told a person that they had a booger in their nose?
Yeah.
I've never
It
done that.
depends. Someone that I know, like Hannah.
No, my dad
That's your
gets really
sister.
angry. He's like, you should tell someone. They'll
Because
be
Dad, it happens
embarrassed.
to Dad a lot, and I don't tell him because it's so weird to bring up.
He's like, that's so
How do you do it?
embarrassing
What's
for
your signal?
I'm
You
just like,
well, it's the worst when they tell you like at the end of the conversation. It's like
this whole time.
You were looking at
or
that
like you have
the
something
entire
in your
time.
teeth.
everybody do a nose signal. I'm gonna take
Can
the
we all check, make sure? Are we all good?
That's your nose signal?
No. What is a nose signal?
Your booger check.
Oh. Oh, I go.
you could just be like,
Why are you rotating?
if you guys see us do this to to anybody we know in the future, just know that you have a booger in your nose, and we're trying to save you from embarrassment. What about teeth check? How would you do your teeth
I
check?
think teeth is a little easier because it feels less embarrassing.
You go. I'd go like this.
Ew.
To the person.
You do that to somebody else.
Like
Like in the middle,
Somebody
while
else.
they're talking, they're having a full-blown conversation with you. And you're like,
well, have you
They're like,
you're like,
have you ever?
seizure?
But have you ever heard that idea, that concept that you mirror the person that you're talking to? So like
you
if you
start to check it on yourself.
yeah, so
I do that.
If the person had something in their teeth and I was trying to help them, I would be like, and they'd probably mirror it eventually. They'll be like,
That's
Teeth are less embarrassing. Like your like.
no,
nose,
when you have like a nice
the
little spinach patch.
I know, but the nose is
Oh,
something.
guarded.
The
It's
nose,
salad.
the nose is more disgusting. How
Yeah.
would you guys do?
Breath smells.
Ooh, breath smells.
oh, that's
They
an
can't fix
unavoidable
it, though.
situation.
I would be like, hey, you want a piece of gum?
Gum trick.
Dude, that line has gotten me so many times.
Got
Maybe.
you? Like,
Yeah.
you got
Like
that
someone's
breath?
giving
And because like normally people are pretty like stingy with gum, right? You don't normally people don't share gum. I don't know, it's like a weird thing. But if somebody asks like, "Hey, you want a piece of gum?" Then you got to be like,
You've been offered gum a lot, huh?
I've never been offered gum.
This is breath smell.
and I'll be like, "Dang, man."
The trick is, I think you have to, you have to lick the back of a spoon and you let it dry and you smell it. If it smells
Ew.
bad, then you
Yeah.
have.
I
bad
never
breath.
heard of that. How would you tell somebody that their face is dry?
What, Hannah just
You'd offer them some lotion. I don't know. I don't like pointing
Squirt.
things out that people can't fix very fast. Like BO.
But that's being nice.
BO, they can't fix that.
Yeah, if you have no solution, then what are you gonna do about it?
Like if I didn't know that I smelled, and then someone told me that I smelled, and I couldn't do anything about it, it would ruin my entire day.
That's why you guys have to carry around what I call our new and improved, patented, Old Spices brand. You guys see
You
that?
gotta do the influencer thing where you put your hand in the back so it can focus.
Now, this is not a copyright. This is our own brand, Old Spices. It's a S at the end, so don't sue us, Old
That's
Spice.
why you smell like one spice when you can smell like them all.
Yeah, and
All
they,
of the Old
and they have to be
Spices.
old.
That.
So, check out Old Spices. Spices for old people.
Available at your nearest Indian store.
Because I'm sure you guys know there's one older person in your life that's Indian that probably smells. And they will never wear deodorant because they are just old and stubborn at this point.
Tag them in the comments below.
Find it, your nearest Patel brothers.
What?
You took my joke, but you made it better.
When we talk about hygiene, I don't think we ever got to a solution. We just pinpointed a lot of problems. But we want you guys to know that you need to check yourself every day. We want you guys, this is our jingle for how you're going to check yourself every morning. You ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bread, boogers, and B.O., B.O. Bread, boogers, and B.O., and B.O. I crust and your nose and pits. Bread. Boogers, and B.O., and B.O.
Our best start ever.
You changed the word.
I know.
Oh, really?
My stomach hurts.
Mouth crust and the pits.
Oh, I was trying to rhyme. And the nose.
You already said boogers though.
So sing along with us,
Wait,
guys.
you do the bridge. You do the eye booger part.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
So
do
this
the
is-
chorus.
This is a song that you sing every time you leave the house.
Bread, boogers, and B.O., and B.O. Bread, boogers, and B.O., and B.O. Eye, boogers, mouth crust, and your pits.
Bread, boogers, and B.O., and B.O. Hey!
Oh my gosh.
The
You should
actions are
trademark
great.
that.
Anyways, okay, check yourself every day so that we if we run into you, we will call you out.
On the next podcast.
We will sing this
We'll
song.
have a list. We'll have a list of all the people.
You'll be in our gossip corner. Did you hear about so and so? How they smell? Oh my god.
Don't say we never helped y'all with anything.
Abby. See, it works.
Don't scare me with that the whole time. The whole time we're talking about it, I have a booger in my nose. Y'all would.
We're like, let's do it again. She didn't get this.
Y'all would.
So thanks for joining us on this episode of our podcast, where we talked about BO and a little bit of gossip and how if you don't clean yourself up, we're gonna gossip about you. So for all you little kids out there that smell, and you have older siblings that smell, and you may have parents that smell, we're letting you know now that you need to fix your problem with our patented new Old Spices.
And our jingle.
Yeah. So the lesson today is
Red boogers and BO.
I burgers, nose burgers.
nose boogers. I mean mouth.
Mouth curls.
You would have said mouth boogers, I would have died.
Yeah.
Ew.
Anyways, so you have to check yourself every morning before you go to school because there's probably somebody that has a crush on you in middle school, and you don't want to be walking around with a nose booger, mouth crust.
Nose booger. Any type of booger.
So clean yourself up, put on some deodorant, make yourself presentable. This is 2021, okay? We are not living in the past where you have to deal with bad smells anymore, okay?
What about tips if they encounter someone with that?
Okay, and your tip to, all right, Hannah, give me. I'm the guy that smells bad. Give me a tip. You walk up to me. Hi, Hannah. How are you today, friend? And then you instantly.
Throw up on
Hannah, are you okay? Are you sick? Do you have COVID? Do you have COVID?
Old Spices.
You just try.
I mean,
With your last time.
I'm heaving. Old Spice.
So what you can do is secretly just when their hand goes around, and Hannah's just like, "Hey, what's that over there? Huh?" And you're like, "Oh, you tickled me. What's that?" Yeah, maybe you could sneak it in on them without being rude, or you can give them a gift basket, and in a gift basket you can give them assorted items like fruits and
Fruits, crackers.
yeah,
deodorant.
crackers, and then a deodorant, and they'll be like, "Wow, this is so random."
Like lotions. You can do lotions and
Yeah.
deodorant and
For a woman. For a guy, I say just say it
And
straight to
the
their face.
deodorant.
Yeah.
And
are men sensitive about stuff like that?
if it's
Like
a
if
girl that
someone
they're
came up
attracted
to
to, yes.
Oh, okay.
If it's like somebody that's like they're attracted to, and then the girl's like, "Dang, you smell," you, then they'll be like, either
Yeah, you
yeah,
smell.
either,
Don't. What? Don't, girl. You ugly anyway.
I would be like, "That's my alpha smell."
Yeah, that's just my body odor.
That's my alpha. You like that
never
alpha?
smelled a real man
Hey,
before.
hey, bro, I was in the gym today, though.
Yeah, that's my regular musk. And then
I don't like you anyway.
You don't appreciate the real me?
yeah, and then
This is me.
you go check your eye boogers and your nose and your BO.
And then you just cry. Oh, it's my
So yeah, you guys keep yourself clean. Tell a girl through a gift basket. That's my idea. Tell a man straight up.
Maybe
And
tell a woman straight up. I feel like
Nah.
they would appreciate that.
they're
A
too
woman,
sensitive.
from a woman to a woman, I think.
Too sensitive. You're too sensitive. You're too sensitive.
No, we're not.
Are you saying we're sensitive?
But I like my gift basket idea. I do smell bad. I need to go take a shower.
I know. I need to put deodorant on.
And that's a wrap.